Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some tough news coming out of Carolina. The Panthers have officially released veteran linebacker Josey Jewell, while he's still dealing with lingering concussion symptoms from last season. This one hits hard because Jewell has been a key defensive piece, and his health is clearly the priority here. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that like button if you appreciate deep NFL updates. Subscribe for more daily football news, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss a breakdown. And hey, drop your thoughts in the comments as we go through what this means for both Jewell and the Panthers. Alright, so here's the story. Josey Jewell's time with the Carolina Panthers has come to a pause, and it's uncertain if or when he'll be back on the field. The 28-year-old linebacker has been sidelined by concussion symptoms that first started after a Week 16 game against the Arizona Cardinals last year. He suffered the concussion during that game, which forced him out of the final two contests of the season. What's really concerning is that 7 months later, Jewell is still experiencing symptoms related to that concussion. While the Panthers haven't released specific details on his condition, it's clear these aren't minor setbacks. This has understandably led Jewell to prioritize his health and recovery over playing time. The Panthers confirmed that this was a mutual decision. They said Jewell wanted to focus on his well-being and also be mindful of his teammates. The team's messaging suggests they are leaving the door open for a possible return down the line, but there's no timeline set for that right now. Let's take a quick look at Jewell's background to understand just how important this is. He was a standout linebacker at the University of Iowa, where he dominated at the collegiate level and earned a reputation as a tough, intelligent defender. The Denver Broncos saw that potential and selected him in the 4th round of the 2018 NFL Draft. Jewell spent 6 solid seasons in Denver before signing a 3-year contract worth $18.75 million with the Panthers last offseason. His numbers last year were impressive: 97 total tackles and a career-high 3.5 sacks in just 12 games. Those stats show just how impactful he's been when healthy. Now, losing a veteran leader like Jewell is a big blow for Carolina's defense. The Panthers went 5-12 last season, the first under new head coach Dave Canales, and have been looking to build a more competitive roster moving forward. Jewell's leadership and experience were expected to be a big part of that rebuild. But the Panthers aren't left completely empty at linebacker. Earlier this spring, Carolina selected 2 promising defenders in the draft: Nick Scorton from Texas A&M in the 2nd round, and Princely Umanmielen from Ole Miss in the 3rd. Both players come with upside, but it's a lot to ask for rookies to step in immediately and fill Jewell's shoes. Then there's DJ Wonnum, another linebacker on the roster. However, Wonnum is currently recovering from an injury and will be out for the early part of training camp. That leaves a bit of a gap at the position as the Panthers work to get everyone healthy and ready. To compensate for Jewell's absence, the Panthers did add some depth to their pass rush by signing former Minnesota Vikings edge rusher Pat Jones. Jones brings a different skill set, but the loss of Jewell's consistent production and savvy on the field is something the defense will have to adjust to. As the Panthers prepare to open their season against the Jacksonville Jaguars on September 7th, they'll have to shuffle their lineup and hope their younger players can step up. Training camp will be a critical time for the team to develop chemistry without one of their top defenders in the mix. Now, looking at the bigger picture, Jewell's situation highlights the ongoing challenges NFL players face with concussions and long-term health. Concussions have become one of the most talked about issues in football, and the league has increased its focus on player safety in recent years. For a player like Jewell, who is still dealing with symptoms months after the injury, it's a reminder that recovery can be unpredictable. Prioritizing health isn't just the right choice. It's essential for quality of life after football. So what does this mean going forward? Will Jewell return to the Panthers or the NFL at all? At this point, it's anyone's guess. The Panthers have been clear that the door remains open, but only if Jewell is ready and healthy. That could take time, and the team has to move on in the meantime. For Panthers fans, it's a disappointing development, but one that underscores the importance of putting players' health first. The team will rely on its draft picks, depth players, and new signings to fill the void left by Jewell. And for Josey Jewell himself, this is a moment to focus on healing and coming back stronger, if and when he's able. We all want to see players thrive on the field, but nothing matters more than their health off it. All right, that wraps up our update on Josey Jewell and the Carolina Panthers. If you want more NFL news like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that like button. Drop your thoughts below. What do you think about Jewell's situation? Can the Panthers fill the gap on defense? And who do you think steps up this season? Period. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with more NFL breakdowns and updates. Stay safe and keep loving the game. Period.